and rolling?
Yeah.
All right, give me my kiss.
Yeah.
There we go again. I always got to start the video off the right way.
That's right, that's right.
Sharing
Hey, family.
Hey, family. Sharing this love, sending peace and abundance to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well in these troubled times and these difficult times. And I hope you're paying attention to these times.
Yes.
So, what we're doing today is we're sitting in my wife's meditation station.
Yes.
So, well, it's both of our meditation station, but it's for her. But we both use it.
Yeah.
So what we did was we built a space away from the house that's strictly quiet for meditating, doing our AM yoga, and just having some peace and having some mind. So, today's topic, before we get into the building of this thing, we're going to talk about something that's really crucial and dear to our hearts. That some of you may have peeped out by now. Some of you may still be on the fence thinking that this channel is just about us building the house. So we're going to talk about mind-body-spirit complex. Okay? The truth of what the Trinity is. You're three things in one. Just like water has three phases of existence. Water can be liquid, water can be solid, water can be gas. You're what, 70%, 90% water, some shit like that. So you're the same way. You have your physical form, which is water in its solid. You have your liquid form, which is your mind, which is constantly moving, constantly flowing. Then you have your spirit, which is the gaseous state. So in our creation, we're kind of built the same way. Some of you have yet to come to recognize this. Some people are still indoctrinated with a lot of the church concepts, which, I'm not going to, bash my hammer on churches. What I will say is they give you a piece of the pie, but they don't give you the whole pie. They give you a slice, a little bitty slice. And, and this is just me imposing my opinion here. And please feel free to comment and leave your thoughts of your opinion. But when we started this journey, I took a perspective of looking at creation, looking at the word God, if you want to call it that, from a puzzle. So I looked at the four corners of the belief system on this planet, or this plane that we call a planet, but this plane. You have Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. Now, under those four, everything falls, fundamentally. Somebody say, well, I'm Baptist, I ain't Christian, I'm Catholic. Yeah, you are. Okay, anything started from Catholicism, from the Catholic Church, everything else is off branches. Go research and look up all the guys who created the religions and you'll see. Okay, a lot of people don't know Islam was even created from the Vatican. Go look it up, research it, and see for yourself. But getting back to the point, and please feel free to leave your thoughts. Getting back to the point, this building of this shed was predicated for me and my wife to really focus on mind, body, spirit complex. We do it regularly, like on our way now, we're on our way to our kickboxing class after we get done with this. But for the times that are coming, you really got to be strong in all three. You got to be strong mentally, you got to be strong physically, and you got to be strong spiritually. A lot of people still are under the belief system, well, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Well, I feel sorry for those people. I feel very bad because I have a clue of what's going to happen. And in studying all the religions, you will get a clue. But it boggles my brain how people study one perspective and they think that one perspective is holistic truth. I'm so perplexed with that we don't bother to look at other perspectives. And the crazy part is when you look at them, you're going to find out how much they all got the same common denominators. And when you start putting them common denominators together, then you're going to find out the real truth. So, I'm not going to overtalk that point. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that message hits somebody. I hope somebody it hits you in the brain and you say, damn, why haven't I thought about studying all of them?
Right.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
Well, the point that I want to make is, first of all, I want to thank my husband for creating this space for me, you know, coming up with the idea. You know, we have 21 acres, and since we've been out here, I've been trying to find my little spot to meditate, an area to get grounded. Sometimes I go in my greenhouse and meditate with my plants, but I really didn't have a designated space, and my husband realized that what I really needed. So his idea of creating this was a surprise for me, and I really am so happy to have this space. So thank you, baby. I love you.
I love you. She's my goddess, not my queen.
That's right. That's right.
Hint, hint, hint. Go look up the word queen while y'all running around here calling y'all women queens. Go look up what queen, what a queen really is.
Right, right.
That's a topic for another day.
Another day. But, you know, just to go along with what my husband's comment is on mind, body, and spirit, you know, a lot of people, you know, that want to go on this journey of moving off grid or buying land, and, you know, they think about money, they think about family, they think about everything but the true components. And it really is having your mind, body, and spirit in a balance and working on those things, you know, health-wise, you know, and I say that in a lot of the videos. If you're not, you know, physically capable, it's going to be hard for you to try to come out and build, or even if you just slap a house, whatever your plans are, it's going to be difficult. And in this journey of life, even if you're not planning on moving off grid, you know, your health is very important. Without that, you have nothing. You know, people that are preppers, they worry about the generators, the guns, the bullets, the food. You can have all of that, but if you don't have your health and your spirit intact, you are not going to be able to withstand anything that comes your way. Just life alone, just the regular stresses of life alone, you won't be able to handle. And I cannot emphasize that enough. You know, I had posted on my Facebook page the other day how they were making genetically modified chicken. And, you know, as black folks, you know, we like our fried food, our chicken, our pork, our beef, and I'm not saying all of us, but that's just our culture for the most part. And that culture, that food culture is bad. You know, I can personally say that before we moved out here, and I'm going to be very transparent right now, that my cholesterol was over 200. And, you know, even though I don't eat fast food, we stopped eating meat, we stopped eating pork, but I was still with my pasta because I love my pasta, my cheese, and all of that. But, you know, this year, my husband and I started just juicing. We only eat, you know, our fish or light meals or vegetables twice a week. And since then, it has dropped tremendously. So I cannot emphasize the importance of eating healthy. Whether or not you're capable of growing your own food, try your best to cut out the meat, cut out the pork, cut out the beef. Because what you're eating just isn't real. And I'm going to just be frank with you. You know, being out here and seeing the cattle farmers and seeing how long it takes them to take their cows before they're ready to be slaughtered. It's no way all these McDonald's, all these fast food restaurants, all these restaurants can keep up with the demand of meat. So my question to you is, then what the hell are you eating? And,
right?
You know, like, seriously. And what you put in your body is a reflection of your spirit. You know, so you have to be careful of what you intake. You have to be careful of your surroundings. You have to really guard yourself. And putting your health, your mental status, your spiritual, your mindset, you know, making that a priority is very essential.
My wife said something very profound about a week ago. We was talking to somebody. And when she said it, I knew it, but I didn't click it the way she said it. She said, anything that you can eat raw is healthy. You can eat fish raw. It's sushi, right? You can eat vegetables raw all day. Fruits are definitively raw. Mm-hmm. Anything you got to cook, you can't eat raw. It's going to make you sick.
That's right.
Try eating you a pork chop raw. See what happened to your ass. Eat you a chicken wing raw. See what happened to your ass. Now, some people can eat steaks rare and probably look at the health of that person who does that. Right? So when she said that, I found it so profound that when you got to cook your food, you're really just eating death. When you open up your refrigerator, look in your refrigerator after you watch this video and see if your refrigerator is a cemetery. If everything in there is dead, the pandemic happened, well, the plandemic happened, I should say. We went to the grocery store. All the meat section was empty. Hot dogs, everything, gone.
Right.
We walked over to the vegetable section, filled up. We just bust out laughing. Filled up. Just everything there, everything we wanted. So, going back to the premise of the video, mind, body, spirit complex. You must understand all three. Mm-hmm. And you must understand the effort needed for you to enhance all three. A lot of people, and I'm going to reiterate this, a lot of people think us moving off grid was trying to escape something and run away. And no, that's not what we did. What we did was we found a new beginning. What we did was we found out the truth. What we did was we got out of Babylon because we see Babylon's about to fall. If you don't see right now that this banking system is about to go, if you don't see right now what's going on with the food system, then you either blind, obtuse, or you just don't want to give a fuck. One of the three is true. Now, which one of those three? That's for you to figure out. But you're sitting here watching this stuff, and you're functioning, I'm not going to say all of you, some of you are functioning as if nothing is going on. That everything is completely normal. You got down south, just got their ass handed to them. Texas, Mississippi, Alabama. We've been talking about these storms for 5 years. And I'm going to talk about it again right now. They're going to get worse. Much worse. I'm surprised in 5 years of making my videos, of us making our videos, I'm sorry. No one has ever asked the question, why did we pick New Mexico? Not one time. What I will tell you is I didn't pick New Mexico out of a rabbit out of a hat. When we studied the different religions, we found out some things. And when we found out some things, we began to understand some things at a much deeper level. And one of the things we understood was, you better get your ass back to nature. The netter. You better get back there. And you better get back there on your own free will. Because you can't wait till this thing goes kabooey and then think you can just bust up and go buy and do and have everything you need and be comfortable. It's not going to happen like that.
No.
So for those of you out there who are waking up in your process but still not sure what or how to do, that's the reason for these videos. Is to try to communicate you that two people with no knowledge in building, no knowledge in electricity, no knowledge in plumbing, no damn knowledge.
Ain't no shit.
Except for what our degrees was in.
I know that's right. So
it
wasn't in this.
We didn't come out here and just build a house. We came out here and built functionality. Mm-hmm. And now we're working on building beauty. Mm-hmm. In this video, you're going to see where we show you that we're learning things about nature that, the common person is clueless to. So what we're preparing for, people, is a new beginning that's coming. Yeah, there's going to be an ending to some shit. That's part of the Alpha and the Omega. You cannot have a beginning without an ending. So for those of you who are in your wake-up state, what I will say to you, you got time. but you better get on the ball. And it's what's really crazy to me is I've had more people off YouTube and people I have no clue and don't know come out here and visit, come out here and partake of this situation, buy land. A lot of friends and family at home still ain't getting our message. I give a damn what we say.
I know that's right.
Should have been watching it. Still ain't getting it. So my prayers are still with you. I'm still hoping that somewhere you wake up.
Right.
I'm still hoping that you reach out and say, "Hey, B, show me what you found."
All right.
So I can show you, but it's not something I can post on YouTube.
No.
Because they will shut our channel down. So we can't do that. So till next time, I think that's all I wanted to say.
Yep. I hope you enjoyed the video. We thank you all for watching. I hope some of this resonates with you all. Please just start with small things, getting your health together. Watch your eating habits. Start getting spiritually in tune with yourself. Open up your mind to what's going on and feed yourself knowledge. And I hope that this message is received with love, because it's given with love. We appreciate and love all of you. And
till next time.
Till next time, be free.
Be free. Peace. Part one is done. Got the pillars in. We're gonna give them a day or two to dry out. Then take the old pergola wood. I'm gonna take all the pieces off, sand it down, and then burn it and shellac it so it matches the deck. Then we'll put the post holders in it. And then boom, 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 tap, tap, tap.
Yeah,
2 more days, I'll be done.
Anyway.
So, what I wanted to do was share with you guys. Yesterday, I was struggling with getting this thing plumb. So when I cut these, my measurement was 88.5, but for some reason, I got about a 1/2 inch too much. There should have been more like 88 3/4. So I got about a 1/2 inch, almost 3/4 of an inch too much. So yesterday I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to get these to come plumb. So I already put a screw on that side to get that to come plumb. So I thought I would take this opportunity and show any novices out there like myself, because I still let you know I'm a novice. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to drill these. Then I'm going to put a screw in it. And I'm drilling it because I don't want this wood to split. Okay. So once I put these screws in here like this, it's going to hold it. Then I'm going to take this clamp and I'm going to pull this board closer to this board. As close as I can get it. Then I'm going to do the same thing here and try to pull this whole thing closer and then put a screw in it and try to pull it toward me. That's the plan. So we're going to see how well this plan works. I seen some guys do something kind of like this with a nail, and they did it a lot better than what I'm doing. So it seems to pull closer this way. See it? So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to turn it the other way. And see if it pulls better this way as well. So I'm trying to get that plumb. As you can see, seems to be working. So now I'll take some 3-inch boys, pop a couple of these 3-inch boys in here to hold it. These are fatter. These ones, I thought they were. All right, so I'll be remembering little shit I'll be watching on YouTube and TikTok. I'm putting at least 3 of them in here to hold it. So, anyway, I want to show y'all my little trick that I couldn't think of yesterday.
Am I right?
So,
You got it.
I thought of it today. So now when I take them off, it's good and plumb. Because when I measured it, you know, sometimes these boards have bows in them. And if you didn't put, I don't think we put the crown on the right way on this board. I think we put the crown going out, which we shouldn't have. We should have did it the other way. But I think I noticed it too late. So you always want to make sure your crowns come to the inside, because it's easier to make the backboards bend in than it is to try to make the middle part bend in. Okay, so be mindful of that when you're putting your boards on. So that's my little lesson. So now I'll finish. As you can see, we almost done. So then I'll just pop these off and save them for the next one, which I know I'm gonna end up. I hate when it does that.
I know, right?
I hate when it does that. So hold your boards down when you unscrew them. Otherwise, they'll come up with the board. So now I gotta push this one on something to make it come up. But Just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. Hope it helps somebody. Peace.
Slowly but surely. All right, guys. So we have our yoga mat down.
Giant yoga mat.
Giant yoga mat. And we're going to put artificial turf on top of that. But we're almost done with my meditation space. Got the cement done. We still got to finish putting the ceiling up. Put all the trim pieces on, and we'll be done. So another couple of days.
Hey everybody. Okay, so we're coming along. This was supposed to be a 3-day boom 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 tap tap tap.
Damn near 3 months.
It's been a little more than a week, you know, maybe 2.
No, almost a month.
It ain't been no month.
Yeah,
It's
right.
been about 3 weeks.
Not a month, but 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks. So this is Pepper, as you guys have probably seen. Here they come.
Here they come. Here they come. Lord Jesus, here they come.
Okay, stop. Okay, I'm on camera here. We're doing a video, and you guys are interrupting. Go, sit down somewhere. Sorry about that. So anyway, as you know, this is for my wife and myself as well. Meditation area. We wanted a space specifically for that. It's also a space where my wife can do her yoga, well, where we can do our yoga. But we wanted a special space completely separate from the house. Just for those of you who comprehend the concepts of energy, we wanted this space to be specifically for this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put a yin-yang sign right here in the center, okay? So that we have a focal point when we're meditating. So we're going to give this a try. We're going to try to bend this out of metal and see how it comes out. So until next time, namaste. Peace. ask, what am I doing? All right, so this is.
Keep going.
So this is what I'm doing. I don't want nothing to grow in here. I don't want no, what you call it?
Weeds,
no
grass.
flowers, no nothing to grow on top. So start growing in here. Now what we kind of learned out here is even when you put plastic on stuff or whatever that guard is called,
Yeah, landscaping.
cloth, the shit will grow through it out here. So I came up with a different plan. I'm gonna put a little bit of cement in here. Make sure don't nothing grow through this.
I know, right?
One thing about out here and off grid, you better make it out of steel or concrete.
Yep.
You know, wood'll do okay, but like with the shed there, we'll have to shellac it every few years. The good thing is the roof is steel, so that'll protect it, protect the wood mostly. So cement or steel, those are the only two things out here that really kind of can handle these elements. So I've been learning about this dry laying lately. You can dry lay cement. It ain't gonna be as pretty, but you could dry lay it. It just ain't as pretty.
Yeah, and for this it doesn't matter because it's
Yeah.
not going to be any weight on it, and it's going to be rock on top of this. So.
Yeah. And then you can shimmy it down a little bit. Let me give me a board. This one might be too big. But you can kind of smooth it out a little bit.